Hi there. Thanks for joining CPG Bytes, a series of short video segments from Treasure Data, where we chat about the latest news and industry trends and read between the lines to provide our perspective and insights. So David, my friend, what do you have for us this week?
Hey, Steven, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. What about you?
I'm doing great as well. Thanks for asking. So, I thought it's been a while, I think, since we've talked about direct to consumer. So I thought we talk a little bit about that. And this article that came out about a month ago in Retail X kind of caught my eye about why, big name brands are moving to DTC. And they basically, what I liked about this article, they had three examples. They had Adidas, they had Under Armour, and they had PepsiCo, which, you and I have spent a lot of time talking about. So we'll kind of skip over that.
Sure.
But what they really kind of dug into the details around not only what are these brands doing, but sort of why and what the differentiators are. And I thought this one with Adidas was pretty interesting. Or I guess Adidas, I think they pronounce it in Europe. But it's not just about them being able to sell, and they're having another revenue channel, but it's tapping into what we've talked a lot about getting that first party data.
Yeah.
Right, is so important. And for them specifically, it gives them control over their whole supply chain. And sustainability is a key initiative for Adidas. And as part of that, they've actually partnered with another shoe company called Allbirds. I don't know if you've heard of Allbirds, but they're they make sneakers out of wool, and they're just kind of a really hot, they're born on the web brand. And there's a collaboration between these two companies, between Adidas and Allbirds, to come up with the first shoe with a less than 3 kilogram carbon footprint, right? So there's this really unique angle here of sustainability that they can champion through their DTC channel and provide a differentiation and tap into people that are really looking at kind of sustainability and climate change as a motivator for them. So it's, you and I've talked, I think, a couple of weeks ago about this reciprocal value and being able to find other value streams, if you will, in your relationship with consumers. And I think this is just a great example of that, right? It's not about the price of the shoe or anything. It's about how Adidas and Allbirds is helping save the planet, for lack of a better term. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The other article that I want to talk about, and it's sort of related to D2C. It's a little bit broader than that, but this was something CGT came out about how, retaining the new consumer through the power of technology. But there was something that caught my eye here. And this was, kind of a little bit deeper into this article, this white paper, but they were looking at would consumers be more likely to buy a brand, based on some different attributes, right? Like 58% if they have a customer loyalty program. But the ones I wanted to focus on here are these two here. The 42% are going to prefer a brand, or more likely to buy from a brand that has a D2C website, right? So clearly, I think consumers are looking for building that relationship and going directly to the brands for purchase. And then this other is 29% are looking for customization or personalization, not in messaging, right? This isn't about marketing or advertising. They're looking for customized or personalized products. And, that also, kind of caught my eye. I think, we're all looking for ways of being sort of unique and kind of tapping into, something special and feeling like the brand knows me and I'm sort of part of that brand, kind of this niche, if you will. And so I thought that was really interesting. 29% is pretty high, right? It's almost a third of consumers. And I was thinking about the other day, I saw an article talking about how Oreo has actually opened a retail store in a mall in New Jersey. And I was looking at that, and then that got me looking at some of the personalization capabilities, not necessarily at that retail store, but on Oreo's direct-to-consumer site, where I could actually have a Oreo cookie that doesn't have the white cream in it. I can choose from purple or blue or green or yellow, and I can even customize it with the sprinkles and even put a picture. They can print an image onto that cookie and have it super personalized for a birthday, a wedding, any kind of special event. And again, it gets back to, is Oreo going to make $1 bazillion off of personalized Oreos? Probably not, right? I'm sure they charge a premium for that service, but it's that value. They're providing a value to me, a customized cookie that I can offer as a gift or put on a wedding reception table or whatever the case might be. But they're also capturing some really interesting first party data, right? It's another avenue for capturing that data to build and further that relationship. So, all these discussions really come back to that. How can CPG companies and consumer goods companies use D2C websites, not just as a way for engaging and not just a way for harnessing consumer insights and not just a way for selling stuff, but as a way of capturing that data that can then inform new product development, demand sensing, so on and so forth.
And to that point, that they also sets them apart, right? Remember the example that you just brought up, the sustainability. Consumer products, many of them are similar to each other, but how do you differentiate yourselves? Well, I have a sustainable product. I have a customized, personalized Oreo solution that is different from everybody else. And that is what sets you apart, because everybody is looking for the next birthday ideas, or everybody we're all being more environmentally conscious. And how can I reflect that in my purchases, right? Speaking with your dollars to make sure that you are setting your brands apart. And we do want to support these brands that is aligned with my value proposition of having a sustainable future or having a personalized solution. And I think all these is what kind of sets these different brands. You said, the brand value is what sets them apart and what makes customers want to go to them and not to another solution.
Exactly. And you think about even just the value of the word of mouth, right? And just back to the personalized Oreos, you have those at, say, a wedding reception. People are going to talk about it, right? And it's just going to build a lot of goodwill. That it's hard to put a price tag on that, right? So it's pretty interesting. I still that 29%, that number really kind of stuck with me. I mean, the 42%, I can believe that, right? I know that for me personally, that fits is pretty aligned with my own my own buying habits. But the 29%, that's a big number. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so. And in a world where everybody's trying to stand out or everybody's trying to offer a more personalized experience, that kind of makes sense, right? And obviously brands are kind of catering to that need as well. So that's very, very exciting. But thank you, David, for all those insights today. And thank you for the audience for joining us. And for more videos like this, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on for all future videos. We'll be back in 2 more weeks with another topic on CPG Bytes. Talk to you soon.
Thanks. Bye-bye.